Many people see failure as something negative. They feel embarrassed or disappointed when things do not go as planned. However, I believe that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is information. It shows us what does not work and what needs to change. Without failure, we would not know how to improve. For instance, if I fail a test, it does not mean that I am incapable. It may simply mean that my method was not effective. By analyzing my mistakes, I can adjust my strategy. Of course, failure can be uncomfortable. No one enjoys making mistakes. Nevertheless, avoiding failure completely also means avoiding growth. Therefore, instead of asking, why did I fail? I try to ask, what can I learn from this? This mindset makes challenges less frightening and more useful. Many people think that successful individuals are always motivated. They imagine that motivation is something stable and constant. In reality, motivation comes and goes. Some days I feel excited and ready to work. Other days I feel tired and distracted. Before, I believed that if I was not motivated, I should stop completely. If I only work when I feel inspired, I would not go very far. Habits are quieter than motivation, but they do not feel powerful, but they keep me moving. Even on days when I feel low, I can still do one small task. Now I understand that motivation is a bonus, not a requirement. Consistency matters more than feelings. Sometimes I feel different emotions during the day. For example, I may feel happy when something good happens, but sometimes I feel sad or worried. In the past, I did not pay much attention to my feelings. I often ignored them and continued doing my work. But after some time, I began to understand that feelings are important. Our feelings can tell us something about our thoughts and experiences. When I feel stressed, it may mean that I need to rest. When I feel happy, it may mean that something is going well. Now I try to listen to my feelings more carefully. Instead of ignoring them, I try to understand them. When I understand my feeling better, I can take better care of myself. For a long time, I did not listen to my own feelings. When I felt tired or sad, I often ignored it. I told myself that I had to be strong and keep going. Sometimes I was busy with school, work, and many small problems. Because of that, I did not stop and ask myself how I really felt. But after some time, I noticed something. When I ignored my feelings, I felt more stressed and confused. My mind became heavy and it was difficult to focus. One day, I decided to slow down and listen to myself. I asked a simple question. What am I feeling right now? Sometimes the answer was simple. I felt tired. Sometimes I felt worried. When I listened to my feelings, something changed. My mind became calmer. I could understand myself better. Now, I try to listen to my feelings more often. When I understand my feelings, I can take better care of myself. Listening to my feelings does not make me weak. It helps me become more aware and balanced.